Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and in this video we're looking at three watches, and they're actually all three Islanders from Long Island Watch. The watch on the right is from Bobby Legs, and these two I purchased used. Actually, I purchased them from the same guy, two different occasions. But anyway, enough of that. So they are all running, but I didn't set them for the same time, so sorry about that. The one on the far left here is the ISL-02. The one in the middle is the ISL-09. And the one on the right is the ISL-18. This is a hot seller. Every batch is sold out pretty quickly. So some of the obvious differences are the colorways. The one on the left is black on black. And then this one has the blue dial with the blue and gray bezel. And then this one on the right also has a blue dial, but it's dark blue. And each of the bezels are different on these. This has a ceramic bezel. This has a sapphire bezel. And this one on the right is also a ceramic bezel, but it is a embossed ceramic bezel. These two have flat sapphire crystals, and this one has a double dome sapphire crystal. This one is older. It's one of the first ones he came out with, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago by now. I don't exactly remember. But I think he's got like 40 part numbers now for these watches. Bezel's a little loose on this one. I'm not sure if it's from where or, what. I don't know. The end links on this one actually fit better than the other two. I'm not sure if he changed his bracelet supplier or just different batches. I don't really know. They look pretty much like the same bracelet. The Oyster or Super O, I think it's called. So yeah, if you look here, the end links don't really fit the case here. It kind of bugs me a little bit. Maybe I'm being too picky. Also, this has more of a coin edge bezel. I guess the others are like that. No. This one's more like a SKX bezel. It's got the double kind of groove there. Actually, I have one here. Wow. The weight difference it's pretty funny. This has the rattly jubilee. This has a nice solid oyster bracelet. But anyway, the bezel. Here, maybe this will be better. Those bezels look very similar. This one also has the similar SKX bezel. Then let's look at yeah, it's definitely a different bezel. The ISL-18. This is a very cool watch. And I didn't think I would like this bezel insert, but seeing it in person, I like it even more. It's very neat. Also, you can see here the double dome crystal. It does stick out a bit beyond the height of the bezel. So let's put these side by side. Try and tilt them down on the same plane. You see the difference between the double dome and the flat. So with the flat, you can't really see the dial anymore. But you don't get any distortion on the flat crystal. Well, you don't get much on the double dome either. I had the crystal replaced on this a while ago, and I really don't remember if it's got to be a single dome with the way it's distorting. But I don't know for sure if I got a double or single dome. It's been a long time since I've had this one replaced. So anyway, well, here I'll show you side by side both of these. So I think that's really all I wanted to show. I just figured since I had this one in and I have these two Islanders, I would just do a quick comparison video. We'll do a loom shot here at the end. Actually, I'll put each of them on wrist. They all look pretty much the same, but you know, colors are different. So this is a solid bracelet too. Gives the watch some heft. I didn't realize it until I picked up this one on the Jubilee. So anyway, this is the ISL-02 and my 6.5 inch wrist. I think these are a great value. Oh, that's one more thing I didn't forgot to mention. Both of these are $2.99, and this one here is $3.29. I guess I didn't. I might have saw that in his video, but maybe I forgot. But I just looked at his website again, and these are $3.29. So this maybe because of the double dome, and then this embossed ceramic bezel insert. The dial also has a sunburst effect to it. Let me zoom back in here. So you can see that there. Versus this dial here. I think it's just still a good looking watch. It's got the Squale 1521 blue kind of to it. I think this is just kind of a matte dial too. Yeah, not really any sun ray to it, sunburst, whatever, like this one here. All right, so let's get this one on. Well, I'll go in order. I'll put this one on wrist. My Detroit Lions watch. Not that I'm going to watch them this year anyway. At least I'm not planning on it. I do like the white hands on this versus the stainless hands. Kind of makes it a little easier to read. But it does have the same indices. I think they all have the same indices actually. Yep. I don't know if I like the edges on the crystal of this. It kind of makes the dial look smaller. It almost makes it look like a SKX 013 dial. Get distortion around the edges there. These other ones don't. Well, they do have it, but it's farther out. So just something to note there. Also, when I did the unboxing, I noticed this, there's basically no gap between this crystal and the bezel there. I've not really noticed that on any other of my watches. But maybe it's because the crystal is not proud of the bezel on these other ones. Let's throw in another SKX into the mix. This is the SKX 171. So anyway, let's get this one on wrist. I keep going off topic here. Oop, wrong one. Too many watches on the table here. All right, so here it is again. This is the ISL 18, ISL 18. So it is a nice looking watch. Probably see this other one over here on the side. Just this is the SKX 1013 that I'm trying to get this bracelet to fit on, so just throw that in here too. All right, I'm going to pause the video and we can do a lume shot between these three. I might actually I'll throw in one of my SKXs as well, and we'll have 4 washes lined up here. So be right back. All right, so on the left we have the SKX009, and then to the right of that we have the ISL-02, and then the ISL-09, and then the ISL-18. So you can see the lume here. It's quite the lume show. The hands on all 4, I would say, are equally as bright. The indices on the SKX 009, I'd say, is probably the brightest out of the 4 here. And then, of course, the 3 Islanders are the same. And the ISL-02 has the lume ceramic bezel insert. And then the ISL-09 has the lumed sapphire. Well, the insert is lumed, and then the sapphire is on top of that for scratch resistance. And then the one on the right has no lume at all. The bezel has no lume. So there you go. Just a comparison of the 3 different bezel styles for the Islander. And then the SKX is just kind of a control, so you know what the SKX lume is like. So, all right. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you.